This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It is an honor to have you here. Well, work history is as important or more important than a lot of the education and schooling that you get nowadays. A work history. More than a few people, young people, come to me looking for work. No work history. They've never worked out before. They just want to make some money. And they can't do it. No jobs out there for them. None. And so what I have done over the 35 years is point them in a direction that they didn't think about. And it's worked reasonably well for those willing to work. Not just looking for a job, but willing to work. And look outside the box to get there. For an example, I tell them to everything from go to their school to the businesses in the area and say I'd like to work for free. I'll work for free for you for 2 weeks. And all I ask for payment, no money, just a letter of recommendation for my work for you. Just a letter of recommendation saying that I have a work history, that I did your job, I was here on time, and that letter will give me proof that I have a work history. 2 weeks. An hour after school, or in the summertime, 2 weeks of labor for free. Be worth your weight in gold down the road very easily. Absolutely. I know a number of people that went that route and ended up getting jobs at the very businesses that they were working for free for. And even when they didn't get a job there, they could go someplace else with that paper in hand saying, hey, I got a work history. And not a fly-by-night or not I hired and I quit in 2 weeks. I give them 2 weeks of free labor. And that will impress a lot of people. And it has. And to take one more step, there are numerous jobs around our area here, rural jobs, farm jobs, ranch jobs. And they're always looking for part-time help because if you've ever been around a farm or ranch, you'll know that there's no way to get all of the work done. There's just not enough time and not enough people to get the work all done. And a lot of that work is small, insignificant, but time-consuming work. And so I've had young people contact and go out and talk to the farmers and say, I'll give you 2 weeks. Or if it's in the school term, I'll give you 2 weekends. 2 weekends, Saturday and Sunday, full days. I'll work for you for those 2 weeks for free. 2 weekends for free, and all I ask is that you give me a letter of recommendation for working for you. And I've yet to have hardly any of them ever turned down. And yes, there's a good percentage of them that the farmer or rancher hired them on then part-time. And especially through the summer when there's an awful lot of work. Absolutely. And that builds up their work history. So many people are stuck at working at McDonald's or what have you, trying to build up a work history after you spent 13 years in school, learning a lot of stuff that will never again cross your mind. But rest assured, if you consider building up your work history from as young as 13 or as young as you can possibly start working, you're going to be way ahead of everybody. And spreading out the people that do the labor and have the money and have the possible jobs, the more of those you know, the better off you will always be as a young person.